Great and amazing night to everybody. Hope all is well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to tonight's presentation. My name is Dr. Ruth Ann, Coach Ruth, the In Spite of Queen. We are looking for entrepreneurial leaders here at Sanki Global, and we want to make today count to expand our businesses internationally. So if you're abroad or anywhere in the world, we are about getting to you. So let's start. So today we'll be talking about 4 things: health, time, money, and opportunity. So these are some facts that we have out there regarding unemployment in the last 2 years. So 207 plus million people have lost their jobs. Dire poverty increased by 8 million people in the world. Like, it's like, we're not saying like hundreds, we're talking millions. This is like insanity. Okay. 52 million people jobs were lost. 122 million people are currently looking for a job. Not 1,000, not 100, not 122, 122 million. That's crazy. So this is some facts about our world economy. Well, our world growth has definitely decreased due to C-19. You saw a decline an increase in death, so it declined the growth of the world. Gasoline prices has increased. Basic foods have increased, and even basic foods aren't even basic anymore because it doesn't even have the nutrients that we need and sustenance that is needed for the body. Then our interest rates also increased. So here are some statements from World Health. Well, people with diabetes, we have 422 million. 422 million plus persons with diabetes. People with cancer, we have 20 million plus people with cancer. 16% worldwide heart attack diseases. Oh my goodness. And this number always chokes me. And the heart attack diseases have increased by 345%. Wow, that's a whole heap of percentage. You can imagine, it's insanity. Death by stroke is 11% worldwide. Guys, I just want to take a moment just a moment of prayer for my children's father. I know I've mentioned it a few times. He had fallen and had a massive stroke on Father's Day of 2022. Well, I'm sorry to say that today he passed away. So he, I guess, he's a part of that statistic now. So just keep my family in prayer, keep my children in prayer as they go through this journey called life. So some more facts, guys. Alzheimer's disease, it's the 7th leading cause of death in the world, and 50 to over 70 million people have sleeping problems. Sleeping problems can cause so many other diseases, and that's the crazy part. Sleeping disorders cause diseases just as much as what you eat, because your organs recover when you sleep. Listen into this video.
I'm not getting any audio.
Oh, sorry about that. My apologies. I didn't click the button. Did not click the button. There we go.
World. Confined at home and watching computer screens, we were witnesses to the spread of the virus from one continent to another, how the number of cases increased, and how the number of deaths nearly reached 2 million people in 2020 alone. Health became a priority for everyone, and the scarcity of health services became the overriding problem. As the world economy became paralyzed, delinquents took advantage of the situation, which raised the level of criminality in the world to an alarming degree. Different nations of the world forecasted the beginning of the rise from extreme poverty close to the year 2030. Nevertheless, the numbers in reality show exactly the opposite, since 10% of the world's population still lives in dire poverty, with great difficulty obtaining even necessities like health, education, and access to basic services. As you can see, the reality that we are living today is uncertain and worrying. We have confirmed in the worst way that a pandemic, a war, or the lack of opportunities can bring the world's economy to its knees. Especially for you and your family. What are you going to do about this?
So I know some persons would say, that was just really grim. Well, the reality is definitely raw and alarming. But there's always a silver lining. There are companies out there that are investing in research and development to create technologies which aim to solve the world's economic and health problems. And I'm glad to tell you that Sanki Global is one of them. So Mr. Gerard, who is a futurist and humanist, who's been studying all new technologies and their impact on humankind for the last 25 years, he has some things that he's seen and some patterns. So let's see what he's seen. Well, these are some scenarios. From the internet, which is at to what we have now, where we don't even know when it's on from when it's off, okay, to now going through different things, the 3D printer, renewable energy, and then nanotechnology. Guys, we here at Sanki Global, we have nanotechnology, which is simply incredible. I mean, it's so particle sized, it can get into the brain barrier. It can pass through the blood to get into the bloodstream immediately. And then we have healthy extension of life on the future scenarios. And then you also have radical life extension. Well, guess what? Sanki Global partners with that all the way to the bank because we believe in 100-year legacy. So what is Sanki? Well, we're an international company of Japanese origin, founded in 2010, whose main objective is to prove and improve the quality of life for persons. And with best nutritional technology in the world. And San means respect and ki for vital energy. And this is our CEO, Alejandro Lopez Tello, and his vision for this company is to be a company which unites and guides more people in the world towards well-being. So if you're that individual that says, you know what, I really want to help persons around the world, well, guess what? This is one of those companies to get on board with. Well, our technological partners in Sanki Mayor are our technological partners at Sanki Global is Sanki Mayor, and they are a nanobiotechnology laboratory in Japan where all scientific studies are done and where all active ingredients are made. They are then shipped to Mexico and shipped to the world. And where did it all begin? Well, it began with those centenarians, those individuals that had longevity right there in Okinawa, Japan. They wanted to say, well, what's going on with them? We need to know what they're doing. And what they did was reverse engineer it. They checked them out and saw what they were doing. So, what were their findings? Well, they studied their eating habits, their external factors. And after many years of scientific investigation, they discovered the secret was in microcirculation, like in the blood. So, did you know that the circulatory system is made up of a network of more than 100,000 kilometers in length and 2.5 circumferences of the Earth? Man, that's a lot of circulatory system in there packed up in our bodies. And did you know that the circulatory system is in charge of irrigating blood and oxygen through your entire body and its nutrients? And to get the cells flow through the blood? Listen, this circulatory system really, is it? The life of the flesh is in the blood? I believe it is. So for that reason, poor circulation can cause low energy, which inhibits and messes with so many of our organs, like the pancreas, like the colon, like these different things that you see around the energy source, which is the mitochondria. Also, it causes oxidative stress, making you look older faster. And who wants to do that? Nobody. Everybody wants to look young and healthy. And, so nobody wants to look old and withered. And it also causes inflammation. And what does inflammation cause? Well, inflammation causes pain. So when you find yourself having all this pain, you definitely have some sort of inflammation throughout your body that is driving you insane. So in conclusion, if we improve your microcirculation, we improve your health and your longevity. Bottom line, it's in the blood. So if I can tell you that Sanki was the only company in the world who has the advanced and patented technology which improves microcirculation in a few minutes, would you take it? And not only would you take it, but would you recommend it? Well, that question is going to be answered shortly when it comes to also the business. So hear me good. So Sanki Global, hold on a second. Sanki Global has the latest generation of nootrotics and advanced Japanese technology with a product called Balaj. It is a dietary supplement. We prefer to call it a formula because, trust me, these formulas are simply amazing. It is offered in 80 plus clinics in Japan. They prescribe it. Yes, prescribe it. You cannot get Balaj without a prescription in Japan. So on this side of the world, on the Western world, we are fortunate and lucky that we even have our hands on it. 40 plus years of science and research, having manuals that on one product, okay? And it's a product without competition. There is no other product like it in the world. So when you partner with us here at Sanki Global, you know that you are getting into a blue ocean where, guess what? Nobody else can stand up to you. So what does the Balaj really do? Well, it protects your immune system and increases natural energy for essentials for your cells. It reduces chronic inflammation. It decreases the effects of aging, helps liver detoxification, inhibits inflammation. Like I said, that inflammation got to get out of that body, modulates gene expression, and it improves microcirculation. So listen in about this video about microcirculation.
As we have said, the circulatory system fulfills very important functions, so having good circulation is indispensable for our health. But how can we know the condition of our blood circulation? The only way to know it is to observe your microcirculation through your microcapillaries. That is to say, the smallest blood vessels in your body, to be able to determine how good your circulation is. For that purpose, there exists a unique Japanese technology which is so powerful that it allows one to observe micrometric spaces invisible to the human eye. And in that way, your blood flow in real time. This is a Japanese technology and it is called X-Crista. It is a microscanner capable of seeing the microcapillaries in a safe and non-invasive way. Here now, we will show you an example using an X-Crista microscanner to find out the blood flow of a person before and after consuming Belage. As you can see in this test, the first image shows the microcapillaries of a person that has not taken Belage, while in the second image, you can see the microcapillaries of the same person 20 minutes after having taken Belage. In order to know if there is good or poor microcirculation, we must take note of 3 elements. 1. That the form of the microcapillaries does not have deformities and are elongated. 2. That the amount of microcapillaries is abundant. And 3. That the blood flow is not slow. As you can see, the result and efficacy of the product on the body is impressive. Now, visualize if with 1 packet of Belage, you were able to see the surprising changes in only 20 minutes. Imagine what it will do to your body if you take it daily. Would you recommend it? Would you like to recover the biological health of your body? Would you like to be part of helping other people make changes in their lives? Even better, would you like to earn money by recommending it? If your answer is yes to these 4 questions, stick around to see how it is possible to do so.
So Dr. Bahia Diaz, our scientific director at Sanki, he says our ingredients are the only ones in the world capable of acting on the inside cells and mitochondria because of the special formulation, the patented formula that they created with these natural products. Somebody asked me today, they were like, what you mean by natural? I said, they're natural. It's the olive and the rosemary, and it's patented together, and it's a formulation that they created. And I said, even down to the preservatives that they put in the product, it's literally all natural. They have made sure that everything is natural that they have put into the product. So those persons that are hypersensitive, hyper this, hyper that, listen, you're going to find that these are also ingredients that the body has been able to take in for centuries. You understand? So it is simply an amazing feat that they did here at Sanki Global. So guys, we do deal in facts and not opinions. So we are in the research manuals, and we have all our research manuals for all our products, and we are in the DEF, which is the specialized pharmacies manuals. We are in that. And then we also have our certifications and endorsements that are there, that if you need copies to see them, for instance, if you're a person that deals with track and field and you want to offer the Belage to all those members and they need the BSCG stamp of approval, which is for athletes, then guess what? We have it here at Sanki Global. So this is why we are looking for entrepreneurial leaders like you to help us bring this technology to the world, for you to be able to share that we have products that nobody can top, period. Like, I'm not asking, I'm telling, like nobody can top what we have here at Sanki Global, because we are the only ones that have it. And I think that is superior, very superior. And we have our business structure as what we call an intellectual distribution. And it simply is a part of an MLM structure. And that is a network marketing structure. And do not cringe, do not step back. You should actually be sketching your hip to the end of the seat saying, ooh, I want to know more. I want to know more. It is the easiest way to reach millions of people. It is zero risk module for entrepreneurs. And MLM always allows you to always earn money from thousands of people, and you have the support and all the resources of the company that the company offers. So this is what we have here at our intellectual distribution here at Sanki Global. And so how do I earn money? Well, by recommending the product. That's the first thing you need to do, is recommend the product. And then by creating a customer network. First, you have to literally try the product before you recommend it, but you try, recommend, start creating that customer network. And then from there, you building a network of distributors which do the same as you. So it's just this constant building, assisting. So if you want to truly serve and help persons get to better health, this is definitely the business model that you want. So earn by building a network of distributors. You earn weekly from the consumption by each pair of people in your network, regardless of who invited them or the level of depth. So every pair, I have 2 persons doing something, creates a pair of what you're going to get paid from a residual perspective. So if you bring in 4, that means that's 2 sets of pairs, right? If you bring in those 4, it just starts duplicating from there, because if those 4 then bring in 4, it becomes 16 on that second level, and so on and so on. So as you can see in network marketing, multiplication is very simple. Is it easy and woohoo, yay, yay? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it is doable and can be done. It does take work. It is network marketing. It is not net marketing. And you know what I mean? So we have to remember what it is. It is a part of work. And so that's how definitely it can be a Ponzi scheme if you're out there working and making sure that persons can have a better way of life through these phenomenal formulations. So in a network of 6 levels, as exampled on the left, you would have about 5,460 distributors in total. Now, example, again, possibilities. If each of those went and got 3 clients, then you're looking at a total of 16,380 clients. Okay, so 5,460 times 3. Then add that all together. Guess what? You're looking at a possibility of 21,840 people in your network. And so counting up these pairs, right? Then, and basically what they did was divide it, okay? So, because remember, it was, two groups of people on each side create a pair. So dividing it on either side is about 10,920 pairs. Well, guess what? That's $4 a piece. That's about $43,680 you can make from a residual perspective. Now, if you only did 50% of that, that's about 21,000. And even if you did 25% of that, you're still looking at about 10,500 something, or even $1,100, slightly less than $1,100, 11,000, sorry, dollars. So guys, the possibilities are endless and the choices are yours, but you have to be willing to put in the work just like anything else. So I prefer to have 1% effort from 100 people rather than 100% of my own effort, said J.D. Rockefeller. And I always love that because it's true. Who wants to put in all 100% if they can all share in putting in 1% each to get out 100? You know what I mean? So furthermore, we have a career plan where you can definitely earn trips to Paris, trips to Japan, a lifestyle bonus, which can either be towards a car, towards a house, or cash in hand, whichever you prefer. And weekly commissions, guys. We are paid weekly commissions. You don't have to worry about that. So all this by reaching your objectives and those of your team. So this is how you can get started. These are the 3 packs. There's actually a 4th pack that, if these packs are just going in your pocketbook going, I don't know, I want to start. I like the product. It sounds so good. If that's you, but this is a little bit out of your reach, then we do have a package available, a unified pack, that would really help. It's about $170+ in Freeport, Bahamas, or in the Bahamas. You're looking at about a total of $197 with all the shipping and all that good stuff. you're looking at about 197. And, so definitely that includes 2 Pelage and 1 Cronwy. So think about it and get back to the person that brought you this call and let them know, yeah, you're ready. You're ready to get started. You're ready to do what it needs to be done. Sorry about that. I forgot to take out all those slides. And are you ready to start your business with Sanki? Like, are you ready to start your business with Sanki? And I'll tell you, with you starting your business with Sanki, there's definitely a commitment that's going to be given. So, because we can create an unbreakable commitment with your dreams in mind. So I want to say welcome to the Sanki family. So just listen in to our welcome video.
Today is your opportunity. The opportunity to live without limits like many people are already doing. In Sanki, time is the most important because we understand that investing it wisely will open infinite possibilities for sustainable happiness. Enjoying a healthy lifestyle without economic difficulties and with the opportunity to fully live your passions with the most important people in your life means that you have made your time worthwhile. This is the case of thousands of people who have found their purpose in Sanki and have bet on getting there by making each day count. Today is your opportunity to belong to Sanki, to belong to a worldwide company that has succeeded in allowing thousands of people to find a purpose, stability, and a certainty that things can be better, that they can live a better life, that opportunities exist for those who are willing to take advantage of them when they are presented. Today, this opportunity is being given to you. Are you ready to take it? And you can count on us to make you the person you were born to be.
So which door are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the closed one, the partially open one, or the door that's wide open, calling you to say, welcome, welcome, welcome to Sanki Global? And get started today and get back to the person that brought you to this call and let them know you are totally ready to dive on in, get started with your products, to then start sharing with others, to then move on from there. So once again, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Dr. Ruth Ann from Alabama by way of Freeport, Bahamas. And like I always say, service to humanity, guys, is service to God. Bye-bye, my friends.